and welcome to some Fighting Tiger basketball action between South Spencer High School and your Breckenridge County Fighting Tigers. Kind of a out-of-state matchup we got here. Rockport is where South Spencer's coming to us from today. South Spencer with a record of 5-13. Breckenridge County 10-10, but coming off of a 4-game win streak. See if we can continue the hot streak against South Spencer's. Kind of an unknown kind of game. This is one of the kind of games where you don't want to underestimate a team because of the record. Obviously, you don't really know how much about the team if you're Breckenridge County, but can't let this game get out of hand. And this is Simon Drain joined with Mr. Garrett.
Hey, Simon.
And hopefully we got a solid night of basketball, or a solid game of basketball ahead of us.
Yeah, we don't always take our cues from the JV, but that was a pretty intense fourth quarter, like 6 or 7 lead changes. But I don't know. We'll see. Because like Simon said, we don't really know too much about South Spencer High School other than we have their roster. It's hard to find stats because on our Kentucky website, any Kentucky school is going to have good stats. But because they're coming from Indiana, we were not able to find it. But that kind of gives it a little mystery. We get to learn the team together live. So we'll see who's going to start soon for the Rebels.
And it appears for the Fighting Tigers, kind of a revolving door for us with starting lineups. We kind of go.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like tonight we're going with Mercer, Devin, Lance, Braden Carmen, and Chase Hardesty. Sometimes we go with Braxton Toll in starting 5, Jonah Miller, Hayden Brockman sometimes as well. So I think sometimes it's a matchup thing, if you know what team's strong suits. But, I mean, this is kind of a game we don't really know what South Spencer's necessarily good at.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's Coach LaGrange got some film on them, but
yeah, it'd be I remember versus Muhlenberg County on Friday. Mercer actually came off the bench in that one and ended up posting 20 points off the bench. And you mentioned that 4-game win streak. Those would be wins against Meade County, Nelson County, Cloverport, and Muhlenberg. So good momentum for the team in white. And we're going to get to meet both of them.
Right now, Fighting Tigers still undefeated in district play. The 10-10 record might not be the best at 500, but you're undefeated in district play. Have some region losses against, solid teams that have been fairly close games as well. So the record might not be the greatest, but I don't think it's necessarily indicative of how well we've played some of the games this year that we haven't won.
Especially with some of the holiday games, those tournaments, we were, to be objective, we were just not very good over that. We lost 4 games over Christmas break. So all signs point to a Breckenridge County win, but you got to play the game.
Definitely.
Starting number 10, Aaron Kinney. Number 13, Ethan Fuqua. Number 14, Ty Brown.
I think number 10, we don't have a number 10 on our roster.
Yeah. Not on the roster. This is, hey, the biggest mystery is, who is that guy?
I'm not even really sure what name he is.
I didn't see the name.
It's going to be an interesting one in one of those kind of games.
We'll see if he scores.
Number 1, Chase Hardesty.
It was number 10.
Yeah, number
I think
10.
it might have been Rylan Smith, maybe, because there's
Maybe.
2 number 11s.
Sure.
And I don't think it was Braylon Kelly, so I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 30.
We already went over the starting 5 for Fighting Tigers. If you missed it, Braden Carmen, Lance Poole, Devin Spalding, Mercer Rogers, and Chase Hardesty.
Yeah, Devin's kind of played his way into the rotation with some hovering right around 40% three-point shooting on the season, which is always nice at any level. You make 40% of your threes, it's a good share.
Yep, and all juniors and 1 senior for the starting 5 of the Fighting Tigers. Devin Spalding being your lone senior. Tip is up, and Breckenridge County gets the tip. Lance Poole now Guarded closely by the unknown number 10 we have here.
The mystery man.
Chase swings it over to Mercer, top of the key. Over to Braden Carmen. Swings it to Spalding. Spalding guarded by Fuqua. Lance Poole looking to drive, goes up strong with a layup, is good. Lance Poole. It's 2 on the night for Lance Poole. First points of the game for either side. Fuqua now running the 1. Nice backdoor cut on the layup by Ty Brown. To tie the game. Great backdoor cut there by Brown.
Yeah, that was I think Chase Hardesty got caught looking the other way, and anytime your defender turns their head, you're going to make that cut. And good pass from Fuqua to find him.
Pass Noah to Mercer on the block. Post fade over Brown. No good. South Spencer on the break now. Brown get it over. Pass was almost stolen over to Heck. The pump fake. Back over to Brown. Brown now looking to drive on Lance Poole. The ball over to Fuqua and gets it over the corner now.
Ooh.
The foul on Braden Carmen. On the drive from it's Kyle Morgan.
Yeah, the 6'2" junior.
His first team's first of the quarter. Kyle Morgan to the line to shoot 2.
I think we really need South Spencer number 10 to get fouled.
Yeah.
So we can hear the name.
Kyle Morgan knocks down the layup.
Now there's number 11,
Yeah, Braylon
Braylon Kelly checking in. And if I remember, he may have played some JV too.
Morgan knocks down a pair of free throws. Gives South Spencer 4-2 lead early in the game. 6:10 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, he actually attempted a dunk in the JV game and just had some bad luck off the back iron, but he got up well.
Mercer will try to get a dump off pass there. Unable to get it down. Ty Brown now. The layup is up and it is good. 4 for Brown. Mercer splitting the defense. Nice pass to Lance Poole down low. Some fast-paced action now. The made layup. Mercer gets the ball, takes it all the way down, and gets it to Poole.
Yeah,
He
it's
intercepts
steal.
the pass there.
Both ends. Oh, a
There's
lot of
contact there.
And then I think we're going to get one on maybe the second one on Braden. Oh, my goodness. And that's 2 fouls for him in the first 2.5 minutes.
Mercer Rogers absolutely hacked there.
Yeah. And Braden's not checking out.
I
Ooh.
think he kind of thought he was coming out because he was standing by the bench, but he
Yeah.
wasn't really getting in his defensive assignment there, but stays in the game.
Well, that looks like Jonah Miller's going to check in, but just maybe not ready or not told to check in. Offensive foul here.
It didn't look like there's really anything that even happened there.
I
So
know.
just maybe a
Maybe
little referee makeup call, maybe.
could be.
Jonah Miller does come in for Braden Carmen. Mercer, referee's telling Mercer something there on the end, but maybe telling him to. I don't think he had some objections to the no call there, which
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, it was a lot. He may have been telling him, sorry, you think?
Maybe we missed that one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mercer now.
Oh, nice.
Dump off pass. Jonah Miller is fouled and one. Jonah Miller ties the game. Chance to give the Fighting Tigers the lead. 6-6, 5:01 to go here in the first.
It's usually been a recipe for success when Mercer's able to find his teammates and they knock down the shots. He's already got a couple assists tonight.
2 assists already from Mercer.
Yeah.
Brown now being guarded closely. Kelly on the drive,
He's on
stepped
the
out of
line.
bounds. Yep.
Good defense.
It's like South Spencer coming in with the press. Mercer gets it to Miller on the inbound, back to Mercer. Comes the trap. Nice pass to Devin Spalding. Devin going to pull up mid-range jumper.
A little pull-up mid-range. Not able to get it to go. It's a tough shot.
Gonna be a floater.
Number 10.
Number 10. I'm still not sure what.
I did
I'm
not.
not sure what the call was there. We're going to bad pass on Mercer though.
Ooh.
Layup. Ty Brown. It's 6 for Ty Brown early on. And we're going to get a timeout. Courtesy of Jeff LaGrange. 30 seconds. We're going to keep it here. And Jeff LaGrange, you can hear him saying play defense. Not very inspiring first 4 minutes or so for the Fighting Tigers against the 5-13 South Spencer team. Just coming out with a lack of energy. And Jeff LaGrange is letting his boys hear it.
Yeah, and one of our key energy guys is Braden Carmen, who had that second foul. He's probably not going to see action if Coach LaGrange follows the handbook. Not that there is a handbook, but we probably won't see him again in the first half.
Yeah.
Can't risk 3 fouls in the first half.
Yeah, and that's always a tough situation. I think in these kind of situations, I think you got a guy who has a lot of similar the skill sets of Braden Carmen and Hayden Brockman, both very good rebounders, good interior defenders, high energy players off the bench. So I think maybe you could see him come into the game pretty soon, potentially. And he's always been kind of seems like he is don't know if we have the plus-minus tracker, but I think if we had that, I feel like he would be one of the higher plus-minus on the team. He comes in the game and makes an instant impact. So maybe we'll see some of him. Maybe some of Braxton Tall. I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
With his defensive intensity he brings, he wants Coach LaGrange wanting defense. I think Braxton Tall probably the best on-ball defender we got on this team. So Joy Miller trying to break the press, gets it over to Mercer Rogers. Had Spalding open in the corner. Mercer loses it, regains control, and puts it up and in. Rogers first point of the night. 10-9, South Spencer. And speaking of the devil, here comes Braxton Tall.
Yeah, you call. There's Tall.
Get a pass.
That's Brown.
3 from Brown. Ty Brown, 9 points. Ty Brown, 9.
Yeah.
Fighting Tigers, 9 so far.
He's doing his best Caroline Lucas impression from last
Spalding
night.
catch and shoot corner 3 is short. Morgan with the rebound over to Kelly.
Devin riding him all the way up the floor. Risky.
Low corner passer. A little bit of 3 there by Fuqua, I'm sure. Brown now on the drive, and he's going to be fouled the hardest. Chase, I don't think liked the call, but it definitely was a foul.
Yeah.
A bit too over aggressive there on the drive. So Brown, quick 9 points.
Well, Simon, maybe you've got a direct line to the bench because there's Brockman and Tall checking in.
And I think
I always knew there was something extra special about that. You got the hookup to the bench.
and we had Seth Beckert into the game. I didn't even see who for, but Beckert entered the game for South
I
Spencer.
think he came in for Kelly.
Yeah, I think you're correct on that one. Got a missed layup there on the break for the Fighting Tigers. Fuqua on the break. Gets it to still the unknown number 10. If he hits this one, maybe let's listen in here for the call. I think he said Aaron Kinney.
It sounded like Aaron Kinney,
but
but
we
that's,
don't have, unfortunately, we don't have an Aaron Kinney on the roster. So for the rest of the game, I believe as Fuqua hits the layup, and the Fighting Tigers not looking very good so far. But in regards to number 10, we'll just say I don't want to just call him Aaron Kinney. That's what it sounded like. I don't know.
Maybe we'll check at halftime. Go down
Yeah.
and check their book.
Chase takes the 3. It's good. Fighting Tigers needed that one.
Yeah. And the danger, though, is we got to get a stop on this end. That's a foul. No
That
call.
was a foul. He thought the same himself. He wanted the call there. Mercer, nice Euro step layup.
Euro.
It's 4 for Rogers. These are the kind of games, fast-paced games, pretty.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Obviously, you don't really have a packed house, kind of a later start time against the team, and not really a rival or even an in-state
Not
opponent.
even the state, yeah.
34. Going to have Aaron Ambler and Ashton Rhodes into the game for South Spencer. Coming out, we had Morgan and we had the unknown number 10. Pull-up jump shot.
Ooh, that's pure.
Rhodes.
Yeah, right off the bench and into the book.
Nice look there by Rhodes, and he puts it in. 5 players already in the scoring column for South Spencer. Braxton Tall looking to drive. Gets to Mercer Rogers for the top of the key three. Left it short. Braxton Tall, spin move. Oh, there might have been some contact there as well. Nice move by Braxton Tall there to put it up and in.
Certainly an element of let them play going on out there.
A pretty high-scoring first quarter with still a minute to go, 19-16. South Spencer with the lead. Ty Brown now. Get a three coming in from Seth Beckert. And this South Spencer team, some of the best shooting I've seen from a team 5-13, maybe ever.
You wonder who they're playing. And
Hardesty now, wide open three. It's good.
This game
This
is
a
taking
fun
off.
game to watch.
On pace for
22-19.
88 to 78 final score is the. My math's not very good.
Maybe 76.
76. Oh, Simon.
Brown, did he get him out of bounds? And he was.
Oh, they.
Hits the
Beckert.
three there, too.
Yeah.
6 players already in the scoring column for South Spencer, 5 for the Fighting Tigers. Some high-level scoring so far.
Looks like a last shot energy for this one.
Hardesty driving strong as Mercer Rogers didn't need to go for the last shot. Just got a good look and let it go. 6 for Rogers. The backcourt of Rogers and Hardesty, 12 points combined for them so far. Very solid play for them. Strong drive. And one.
And one. Ty Brown.
Ty Brown, that's 11. Potentially make it 12.
Goodness.
What a quarter. Quarter of a lifetime for Ty Brown.
Yeah.
On pace for what, 48 right now?
Yeah, if he knocks this one down, he might be on pace for more. One shot.
Brown's free throw is up. It is no good.
Oh, but a deflection. Oh, Brown can't get the shot away. And that went
It's
in.
the layup off the top of the backboard. 24-21, a spectacular first quarter of play. I'm sure not from the defensive standpoint of either side, but take a quick break between quarters. We'll be right back for the second quarter of action. Don't go anywhere. And we are back for the second quarter of action in this potential thriller of a matchup here we have between both these teams, 24-21, one of the highest scoring quarters we've seen from both sides this season.
Definitely.
Nice motion offense here from South Spencer. Kelly on the drive. Morgan trying to get the ball in the post up. Fuqua trying to get it to him. Kelly. Very closely by Braxton Tall. Tough shot by Kelly. Couldn't get it to go. Great defense by Braxton Tall there. And, yep, they're going to get a travel on Lance Poole. Happy feet there.
Yeah. Now, they've got Ty Brown over there on the bench, probably checking to see if he's human because he was unconscious on that in that first quarter, making every shot, even the sort of circus shot after the buzzer went down.
we've seen a nice move by Fuqua there to break the press of Hardesty, but we've seen a lot of good players Breckenridge County's faced this year. That's one of the better quarters I've seen anybody put up against Breckenridge County. Spalding going to come in for Hardesty.
Yeah, Hardesty.
Like you were sure we had to say the
probably
same thing. Pretty
yeah.
big first quarter for Chase
Yeah.
Hardesty there on both ends of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Tied for the lead in scoring with Mercer Rogers. Both have 6 apiece. Still 24-21.
Yeah, Beckert's been on fire from 3. Even after a whistle, he made another, so can't lose him.
Kelly gets it over to Morgan. Back to Kelly, down low. Ashton Rhodes get up top to
There's
Beckert
Beckert.
for 3.
Ooh, almost.
Jonah Miller pushing it. Miller going to drive. Not very much resistance there on the drive for Miller. Gets fouled. Definitely a makeable layup there as well. Just couldn't get that one to go, but some contact.
Now, I know it's only been a minute 15-ish seconds, minute 17, but wow, you expected some points after that first quarter.
Yeah. Jonah's first free throw up, and it is going to rattle in.
Oh, here comes Brown and number 10.
I know the last name is definitely Kenny. I just don't. I think it was. I don't know. I think Aaron Kenny, but
Might have been Brett. No, Aaron's what if I had to guess.
don't want to speculate. But
We'll get that halftime
yeah,
name. Put our producer on it.
3 in the corner by Kenny. No
Oh.
good. Rebounded by Morgan. Some contact there on the follow-up shot. No call, and Jordan Miller going to push. Skip past to Braxton Tall. Braxton Tall, tough spin move.
Yeah.
Good move. Couldn't get it to go on the finish. Fuqua will stutter step on Jonah Miller. Comes the double. Nice pass over to a wide open Kenny. Kenny back-to-back 2 solid looks. Couldn't get him to go. Jonah going to push again. Devin Spalding, transition 3 is off.
I think coach for South Spencer said, why don't you slow it up here, William?
South Spencer still hasn't scored yet in this quarter. Nice play to Kenny. Had the open 3 again there. Didn't take it. So did Morgan on top of the key. The physical there for Braxton Tall. Kenny get left wide open. Tall lost him. And Kenny's
that's
3 finally
shooter's
rattles
roll.
in.
Yeah,
Kelly, excuse me,
shooter's roll.
had taken 2 threes the previous 2 possessions. Couldn't get those to go, but knocks down that one. Lance Poole going to square up for 3. Long. And Lance,
Oh,
Fighting Tigers can't get anything to go now under the basket. And we're going to get a foul in
Foul.
transition on Lance Poole.
not a good possession there.
Off the possession. Lance Poole had an open 3. Little deep, though. Couldn't get it to go. Somehow winds up with it again. Wide open of the basket. Couldn't get that to go. Spalding with the putback attempt. Couldn't get that to go. And we have a foul in transition against Lance Poole. Dreadful possession there for the Fighting Tigers. 27-22.
Yeah, may have had a little time to gather, but kind of fighting against ourselves for those tip-ins.
Kelly loses the ball. Spalding on the break. Might want to slow it down here. And get over to Braxton Tall. Hardesty going to come back in the game now. Nice pass to a cutting Rogers. His shot, I think, was blocked.
It looked like Bo Heck said heck no.
Ty Brown.
Oh,
Charge. I don't know if I agree with that call.
oh, that's a tough one.
Works against the fight. Works for the Fighting Tigers,
Yeah.
though.
And he
It's
made
one
the
of those bang
shot.
bang plays to where I think maybe, I don't know. It's hard to kind of give a no call there, but I might maybe just say play on. I definitely think if there was a 50-50, I think it's probably a blocking foul more than a charge. It's still kind of a moving, but works out in the Fighting Tigers' favor there. Still 27-22, just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Poole now.
Nice deflection, or active hands from South Spencer. That one just tips off a South Spencer hand, then Jonah's going to catch it. He just misses it and then can't keep it in.
Kelly now.
Yeah, Fuqua looks like he's about to check back in.
We're going to get a timeout.
Timeout.
I know in the NBA, on the timeout, the call, it doesn't reset the The back-
Oh yeah, the 10 seconds
but
or
I
8
think-
seconds in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not sure if it resets in high school. It's kind of might be a rule differential. I'm not sure. We're going to keep it here for the timeout.
Yeah,
Since the first quarter, only 3 points scored by South Spencer, only 1 point for the Fighting Tigers
We
in
were
about 3.5
spoiled.
minutes. Yeah.
in that first quarter. And you know, talking about NBA and changes to the high school game, we've seen that with the fouls, with the four allowed in a quarter, and any more over that, 5 fouls in a quarter is going to lead to 2 free throws. Something I would like to see in high school, but would be very hard to implement, would be a shot clock. We don't have to worry about that tonight. These teams are firing on all cylinders. I don't know how you'd get a shot clock. You'd probably have to have the state buy a shot clock for every gym. That'd be expensive. It's Fuquay back in the game. So too Brown.
Brown now guarded by Spalding.
It's the man of the hour, number 14 for South Spencer.
Morgan now. Brown calling for the ball there, being guarded closely by Mercer Rogers. Brown coming to get the ball. He take the 3. Mercer kind of dared him to shoot it there. Mercer didn't even look to contest the shot, and Brown said, I'll take that any day of the week. And 15 for Ty Brown.
Yeah, and even if there was no scouting report, there's still the first quarter that we saw, and he's going to be a problem.
He caught the ball kind of open. Mercer kind of stepped
Yeah.
back and kind of just dared him to shoot that, and he took what he got. Hardesty, see if he can stay hot from 3. No good. Brown rising up for the rebound. He's looking to push. Ty Brown, spin move. Tough layup there by Brown.
Yeah, that almost dropped.
Almost went in. Might have been a travel switch of the pivot foots there by number 10, but
Yeah,
no call.
Fuquay to 10.
Lance pull in the air.
It's a 3.
And some just good offense there by South Spencer. I
Yeah.
got to say, you know, Fuquay got Lance in the air, and the help came, dished it out, and that's what you got.
I think it's an emergency situation for Coastal Grange because Braden Carmen's about to check in with 2 fouls, still 3 minutes to go in the first half. But when he came out of the game, it was just a total energy drop.
Mercer now, kind of no man's land under the basket here. So the Hardesty for the little short mid-range jumper is no good.
Brown rebound.
Brown, Tigers just getting simply outmatched here. Fuqua going to call it on the floor.
Brown advocating for a continuation. That's a rule I would not like to see come from the
If
NBA.
that was in the NBA, I'd say that's definitely and 1 there.
Yeah.
We're going to have Braden Carmen in the game for Jonah Miller.
Yeah, that could be risky because Braden, he only knows one way, and that's maximum intensity. He's not going to hold back.
Almost, I think in a normal situation, that probably would have been a Braden Carmen foul right there, but he kind
Yeah.
of just backed
I
off.
just said he's going to, but he was smart to hold back there. Very nice.
Hardesty now, thought about the 3. And South Spencer picked up their scoring of late. Fighting Tigers still just 1 point off a Jonah Miller free throw in this second quarter.
Yeah, hitting a barren patch.
Hardesty,
That's
some contact
Nothing
there.
but air.
Brown on the break. Going to go up for the layup over Mercer
Right
Rogers,
at
and
him.
Ty Brown with 17 points in the first half.
Oh, he had a little clap. He's fired up.
I think I would be too after
Oh, yeah.
leading my team, my 5-13 team to 17 first half
Yeah.
points. Still 2 minutes to go in the quarter.
Coming across the Ohio River. Oh,
Ty
Brown.
Brown with the steal on the fast break. Tried to get it to number 10.
Uh-oh.
Brown got a heat check there. Fuqua for 3 is left it long. Almost got the rebound there for South Spencer. Lance Poole, bad pass.
And this,
Fighting Tigers just don't look very good right now.
oh,
And Kyle Morgan with a wide open layup, and this halftime locker room.
don't go in that
I
hallway.
would say I like to hear what was be said, but I don't know if I really would, Mr. Garrett.
Yeah, I'd say stay out of that hall. Go get you some concessions. If you're watching from home, you know, go get you a snack. Mercer, pull up 3.
is no good.
Uh-oh.
We're going to get a Braden Carmen foul.
Uh-oh. Is that
It's going to be, I think it was
Oh, I think they're going for Bo Heck.
He
Yeah.
kind of lucked out there. I thought Braden
Yeah,
Carmen got that one. We're going to get
he's checking out now.
Braden Carmen come out of the game. Devin Spalding and Lance Poole will as well.
15 points.
Jonah,
The lead.
Braxton Tall, and Brockman going to come in the game. Tall, Mercer, the floater by Mercer Rogers. It's good. It's the 8th point of the night. It seems like we haven't really seen much of Mercer on ball offensive action this quarter. That could be a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
he hadn't taken that many shots. Mercer usually gets his shots up, and deservedly so, but he hadn't really shot very many this quarter at least. South Spencer likely to hold for the final shot. Coach is kind of saying speed it up though, so
Yeah.
we'll
Watch
see.
Chase with the hands on the back. 2 hands. Watch out.
Brown with the pass. Fuqua thought about the jumper. Gonna pull it back out. Morgan now. Back to Fuqua. See if we see some action for Ty Brown here.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a lob
Oh.
to Fuqua.
Oh.
What a play. I don't think Mercer even got the shot off.
And that is
39-24. The fans of South Spencer, I think they might even be surprised of what they're seeing so far tonight. 39-24. Take a quick break for halftime. We'll be right back.
And we're back. Mercer knocking down a 3. Quick start to the second half.
Yeah. Pump fake there, drive. And I think we forgot to check at halftime for the number 10.
We did. We apologize.
We'll manage. Brown thought about the 3 on the catch and shoot. Number 10, the pull-up. Maybe should have found his name because the pull-up jumper. It's 9 on the night for him.
Yeah, we went down to look for the book, but it wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't know what had happened to it. A mystery.
Hardesty with the 3 is long. And Brown going to go all the way with the layup. Ty Brown in transition. Mercer
He
going
gets
to be fouled
fouled.
in the layup.
Heard that one up here.
And Ty Brown tonight, transition on the layups. He's hit, I think, 4 threes and a bunch of just transition layups. I don't think he's going to get to the free throw line tonight. Just
No, he's never
strictly
been to the
buckets
line.
for Ty Brown tonight. Mercer, first free throw is no good.
Strictly Buckets. That'd be a good nickname. If you don't have one, Ty, Strictly Buckets. That'd be a good moniker.
Mercer misses both free throws, but Braden Carmen gets the offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Tigers looking to press now. Brown trying to break the press. He does, gets it into the front court.
He's got to be feeling like 10 feet tall.
He's been pretty much getting anything he wants. He's getting downhill at will, getting whatever he wants from the three-point line. Is Fuqua for the 3.
Woo!
Good, and I think he has some words for Lance Poole after the May jumper.
Oh, don't want to ignite Lance. Could be a storyline to follow.
Maybe might have just looked, definitely gave him a little stare. I don't know if he said anything. Lance, take the 3. Almost rattled in.
Oh, that ball squeaked through.
Nobody could really tell what it was. Jonah heads up play there, gets it, puts it in.
Good pass from Brown.
And a chase down from Lance Poole. But
Oh, he's
Ty
gonna
Brown
make
gets
that,
it.
100%.
And Ty Brown, number 10, on the rebound and 1. We'll just call number 10. Let's go Kenny. We'll give him the.
Yeah.
That definitely is his last name at least. 3rd on Braden Carmen as well.
Yeah.
11 on the night for Kenny, going to the line to see if we can make it 12. Lance Poole with a great chase down block.
Yeah, all for nothing.
And then Ty Brown missed the 3. Hadn't seen much of that tonight, but the 3rd opportunity leads to Kenny's and 1. Misses the free throw.
Still 17 points now, the deficit. It's a lot.
Just one of those games where I feel like when you're a team, it's Jonah Miller, I think you might have got a.
Oh,
And I think that was definitely, right when we saw the charge, that was.
that is a tough call to take for the visitors from Rockport.
We had on the other end, I think he was established. He was said as well. Rough call. One of those calls where you can point to who said the inconsistent reffing. That's one of those calls. Those calls like that, it's fine. But if you got to call it both ways on the same side. If it's consistent, no ref's going to be perfect. But as long as they're consistent, it's fine. But that was I will say, you got to be fair. An inconsistent call there. Morgan going to drive, and he's fouled.
If that's Carmen, that's 4.
Some screaming there coming on.
That's 4 fouls for arguably Breckenridge County's most energetic battery player. So he's going to be surely subbed out here.
Morgan, first free throw was up and good. I don't think if you're a Breckenridge County fan, you can, if that's a charge right there, then that's got to be a charge on the other end of the floor on the and 1 by Jonah Miller.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
Just one of those calls.
unfortunate evening so far for the Fighting Tigers.
Second free throw by Morgan is good. It's going to be 6 for Morgan on the night.
Yeah, now before you go turning off your TVs or anything, against Muhlenberg County, Breckenridge County had an awesome fourth quarter, 29-11. So they have it in them to score, but right now it's got to get some stops.
Yeah. And what a
It's
pass.
too easy.
And Ty Brown, 21 points for Ty Brown. And Fuqua, only 7 points, but
He's had some
multiple assists,
dimes.
great
Yeah.
passes. Hayden Brockman, turn around, mid-range J is good. First points of the night for Hayden Brockman. That's going to be definitely, maybe should have been a foul there on Jonah Miller,
Yeah.
no call. Ty Brown now gets the screen from Morgan, gets the switch. Devin Spalding on him, swings it over to Heck. Fuqua thought about the three. Over to Kenny.
Nice patience.
Fuqua for three. No good. Braxton Tall coming down with the rebound. 16-point deficit still. Fighting Tigers. Braxton Tall, the spin. Might have been a travel there, but Hayden gets it to Hayden Brockman for two. Back-to-back buckets for Hayden Brockman. Lead. Tigers cutting the lead now.
Little by little, 14 is closer than 18.
And you just got to keep stringing together defensive stops and just let your – the Tigers haven't been necessarily bad offensively. They've missed some good looks.
Yeah.
Turned the ball over a little bit too much as well. But I think just defensively, they just haven't been very good. It's Ty Brown.
A lot of contact there, but good defensive position was established, so that's not a foul.
Coach Aaron Thompson wanted a foul there. Spalding takes the three, is long. Kenny,
Oh, and
rebound, might have been a push.
I think they're going to
We're going to get a foul on Jonah Miller.
– or is it a foul or is it calling out of bounds?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
It looked like the fist went up in the air. Well, now they're pointing.
Fighting Tiger basketball apparently. Darian Parker is coming to the game for Jonah Miller. Coach Aaron Thompson of South Spencer wants an explanation of what's.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of confused here.
It's like the third different interpretation of what we just saw.
Don't think he got the luxury of getting an explanation there. He's still kind of wondering
Yeah.
what happened. I don't blame him. I mean,
We saw a fist, then we saw a point South Spencer's way, and next thing you know, it's Devin in the corner for three.
it's good. Nice play there. Darian Parker kind of was just standing in front of Devin there and
Yeah.
didn't really pick up on him.
Devin got two hands on.
We're going to get a charge now.
Yeah, now that looked like from here that Brockman had already gone over, but South Spencer's starting to feel like they're being hard done. They still have the lead, though. Can't lose the composure.
And what I was going to say earlier, kind of slipped my mind, is when you're a team like South Spencer with a record of 5-13, obviously they're playing better than that tonight, and you smell blood in the water, you kind of want to just put your foot on the gas and not let up. But Fighting Tigers, since that thought kind of crossed my mind, they've kind of, came back into the game a little bit. 11-point Hayden Brockman gets the layup to go. Hayden Brockman, great quarter for him. And like I said, with that plus minus
Yeah.
coming in the game, instant impact, cut the lead to single digits. For the first time since the second quarter, early second quarter.
Yeah, still a lot of time left. Fighting Tigers probably want this third quarter to go 10 more minutes the way this game's swinging.
Fuqua trying to drive on Spalding. Kelly now. Ty Brown. Braxton Tall guarding him closely. Fuqua spin move on
Oh, good
Spalding.
pass.
Nice pass.
He can pass the ball.
We get a timeout. Morgan not going to lay up there. 8 for Morgan. Full timeout. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back after this timeout. And we are back after the full timeout, courtesy of Coach Aaron Thompson of South Spencer. 54-43. Fighting Tigers cut into this deficit a little bit, only down 11 now, still double-digit deficit, however. And a lot better this quarter offensively. Defensively, they still haven't been great.
No. As South Spencer's sharing the ball and knocking down shots. And Coach Thompson for the Rebels was animated in that timeout.
Spalding going to take the turnaround mid-range jumper. Bad shot there by Devin Spalding.
Rebound Brockman draws a foul.
Hayden with the, like I said, playing that kind of Braden Carman-esque role there. First foul on Kyle Morgan. For both teams, for South Spencer, we're going to have in the game right now Kelly, Ashton Rhodes,
Oh, a steal.
Brown, Morgan, and they tried to get it to Beckert. Braxton Tall done a great job picking up on Ty Brown. Brown gets the switch. Hardesty on him
Got
now.
Kelly behind him, didn't see him.
Morgan, Devin playing pretty physical, and they're no foul once again. And Coach Aaron Thompson, if he was to get teed up for some arguing, I don't know if I'd be the guy to blame him. And Braxton Tall leaves the three way short.
Yeah, there's been some.
Kelly, Ty Brown.
What a move, but a little too fast. Oh, and it hits him.
Hits Brown out of bounds.
Brown, you got to get out of the way right there, man.
What's the call?
That's going to be Breckenridge
Ball, yeah.
County ball. I think it was going to stay.
I think so too. Brown was just kind of.
He just let it hit him. Maybe his first mistake of the night.
A tough layup there, but like
Yeah.
on all of his drives, I give him credit. He's playing through a lot of contact, I will
Mm-hmm.
say. As Lance Poole entered the game there for Braxton Tall. Jonah Miller going to get it to Hardesty in the corner, downloaded Devin
Devin in the
Spalding.
post.
That's a tough fadeaway. I'm not the biggest fan of that shot there from Devin, but
Yeah.
he gets it to go.
It's our shortest player on the floor posting up.
Ty Brown gets it to Kelly. Kelly kind of left open there. Rhodes pull up mid-range J, no good. Jonah Miller comes down with the rebound. Fighting Tigers, deficit single digits now. Nobody picks up Jonah Miller. Could have had the transition three there if he wanted it. Decides to just play it. Smart. Lance, tough shot by Lance Poole. Gets it to go. 6 for Lance Poole on the night.
Oh, and I think Kelly lost that one out of bounds. A big swing momentum-wise in this third quarter. Coach Thompson, you heard him probably on our mics call it both ways. Can't disagree with him for some things this quarter.
A lot of refs wouldn't take that level of screaming.
Yeah, that's
And Jonah Miller
Mm.
knocks down the mid-range J. 11 for Jonah.
Sometimes, Simon, I think if an official does allow it, they may know that he's
Yeah, so
right.
They probably agree with you if they're going to
Yeah.
allow that.
That's Devin's
Devin's
surely
a,
a foul.
And I think there's been a lot of that from Spalding.
Yeah.
A lot of the defensive possessions, but kind of been getting away with it there. Only a second. 54-49. 13.2 to go here in the third quarter. Ty Brown on the inbound. Going to get it over. Gets it back on the three. Ty Brown's three. No good. Rhodes with the rebound. His putback is no good. Jonah Miller's deep. He's wide open. And he's going to get the shot off to go. Jonah Miller. It's his team leading 13 points. 54-51. We're going to keep it here in between quarters. And a big third quarter for the Fighting Tigers there. And
Yeah, they came away, I think, I've been terrible with my math, but 27 points. They had 24 at halftime, did the home team, after just an abysmal 3-point second quarter, and then 27 in the third.
yeah, and I think this is just it's one of those games to where they just kind of have just stayed. Obviously, haven't played the greatest basketball in the first half, but kind of just stuck around. You know, down. I think they got down by 19 at the most.
It was a lot.
But I mean, a very good third quarter. That quarter, the defense still wasn't the greatest, but I mean, towards the end, it started off pretty poorly, but towards the end,
They got
definitely
away
stepped
with
it
a
up.
lot of
Yeah, the physicality
contact.
as well. But
I know Braden Carmen's going to say, why weren't they allowing that when I was out there? But it's as a visiting team, if I was Coach Thompson, I'm trying to create sort of a us against the world in that huddle. Like, we're on the road. We're not getting any calls. Come on, guys. But
5-13.
Yeah.
We gotta steal this one.
But the momentum, some people say it's not real, in sports, but the pendulum, you could feel it watching. Dismiss the officiating for a second. It was a swing back to the home team, and now we've got one quarter with a 3-point difference.
Kelly, the inbound to Fuqua, guarded by Spalding. Fighting Tigers keeping that same lineup out there. Haven't seen Mercer Rogers in a while. Morgan now.
Heck, I think it got him for a travel. He's frustrated. Chance to tie on this possession, which would have been unfathomable 20 minutes ago.
Pass is stolen from Hardesty. And Hardesty gets it back for himself.
A little
and puts it
unconventional.
in on the layup. And Hardesty, and they're gonna. I think that was definitely the correct call there.
Yeah, May could have given it a little bit further back up the floor. If it comes down to, you talk about consistency, we shouldn't hear many whistles this quarter.
Yeah. Ty Brown now. Kelly, Ty Brown. Mercer going under the screen, and Brown's three. Brown has definitely cooled off.
He has.
Started that third quarter, he was on fire, but Jonah going to drive, go up strong with the layup, almost got the and one. But he's going to go to the line and with a chance to give the Fighting Tigers maybe their first lead of the night, I think.
Thinking back, trying to remember the first quarter, it was such
they might have went up 2-0 early. I think that they did go up 2-0 early because I remember Lance got the first point of the game there. But since then, first lead definitely since the first quarter. Jonah's first free throw is up and good. It's a team high 14 so far for Jonah Miller. Looking to make it 15.
You might as well reset the score now. 0-0 from here to the end.
And Jonah Miller's second free throw is good. 15 on the night for Jonah Miller. 55-54. Tigers fought back all the way down from 19 down at one point. Heck.
Somehow gets that pass over there.
Fuqua, nice dump off there. Morgan back to him. Fuqua's going to take the three. Top of the key is good. And some words for Spalding.
Devin.
And Devin kind of just laughing. Devin wants it.
Lance get it to go.
Spins it in. Devin was clapping for the ball in the corner. Wanted to go right back at him there.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if he talked to Lance on the previous three hit, but he definitely could tell he had some words for Spalding there.
Devin not saying anything here.
Devin's talking to him, it looks like. Gets the screen. Heck now. Fuqua wants it at the top of the key. Morgan gets it up and in. 10 for Morgan. 4 players in double figures for South Spencer. And Brown, Morgan, Kenny, and Fuqua. Mercer, tough layup for Rogers. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, looks like Braden Carmen's at the scorer's table.
Fuqua going to drive, and we're going to foul on Spalding. And of all the physicality Spalding got away with, I didn't see much of any foul there. It was just obviously, I think Fuqua initiated the contact there on the drive. I will say nothing against Devin, but I think he's gotten away with a lot more contact than that on no call, so I guess it kind of makes up for it. But
yeah, you don't want to be getting on the wrong end of that makeup in this part of the game.
Morgan gets to Brown down low. Nice move by Ty Brown. 23 on the night for Ty Brown, leading all scorers. South Spencer back up by 4. 5:30 to go here. Devin thought about the three. He's going to take the three, and it's going to go. Spalding. Knocks on the three. Goes for the steal. Kenny now guarded by Lance Poole. Swings over to Fuqua.
Uh-oh,
Devin
two
with a little clap of the
claps.
hands unless Devin starts talking to him. 61-60, 1 point game. Ty Brown turns it over. Lance Poole on the break. Gonna go at Kenny. No good. Jonah Miller is fouled. I don't know if I would call that a shooting foul. Maybe on the floor.
Yeah, probably on the floor.
Really, you're gonna go to the line and shoot two.
Oh, okay.
I think he might have been trying to go up with it, but I don't think he really got into the motion to go up with it yet.
Yeah,
But
it kind of got hacked
Yeah.
almost as soon as he got it.
Jonah Miller has been great tonight. First free throws up, and it is good. 16 on the night for Jonah Miller. Looking to make it 17. Jonah Miller, second free throw up, and it is no good. Lance Poole to rebound. Poole going up strong, and Poole going to be fouled. Back to the line for the Fighting Tigers to take the lead once again. We're going to get a full timeout, courtesy of South Spencer. We're going to keep it here. And the Fighting Tigers now tells us we got a back and forth bout now after kind of the lopsided first half we saw. And Mr. Garrett, what do you think it's going to take for the Fighting Tigers to pull away and just pull this one out?
Well, I think keeping a good flow offensively, getting good shots would be good. That when we're playing well, we share the ball, we move the ball well. That's been a recipe in other games. The fourth quarter against Muhlenberg, especially when we ran away with that one, that was nice. We've been aided by sort of a return to the mean for South Spencer from shooting.
Yeah.
Their team was just lights out in the first half and even a little bit of the start of the third quarter, but they've kind of cooled off. To win the game, just got to make it hard for South Spencer. When we got behind so much, they were getting transition layups like nothing, like just breathing. And so with Lance a chance to reclaim the lead here, just got to keep doing what got us back in it.
Yes, and Lance Poole said 2 free throws, chance to go up 2. First free throw is up and no good from Lance Poole. Second Lance Poole free throw is up, and he knocks that one down. 9 on the night for Lance Poole. Tigers up 1 with just under 5 to go here in the final quarter of action. Fuqua closer by Braden Carman. Braden Carman does have 4 fouls. Fuqua now trying to get to the defense. Kenny floater rattles it in. 13 for Kenny on the night. Tigers back down by 1. Jonah Miller take the corner 3 is good. It's 19 on the night for Jonah Miller, maybe a season high.
Yeah, definitely.
Fuqua now try to thread the needle on the pass. Stolen by Braxton Tall. Great hustle by Tall there. Artists are going to come in the game now. Jonah Miller going to get it over to Braxton Tall. Lance Poole wide open for 3. No good. Would have been a huge 3 there.
Oh, Braden just threw down Morgan. No call.
Brown spin move. He's going to fall down. Braden Carman wins. Gets the 50-50 ball. Braden Carman is hacked.
Yeah, that's one of those where the player had gone up to block and was committed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to leave it on him.
Yeah, Rhodes. He got the worst out of that one, and he didn't go for the next one. Was Kenny. So, Braden Carman, not the greatest free throw shooter, but we'll see if he can at least maybe split a pair here for us.
Gotten quiet in the gym.
And Braden Carman, that's his first free throw, is up. And it is good. 3-point game now here for the Fighting Tigers.
Second one, no
Brown
good.
now.
Deflection.
Ty Brown's layup gets it to go. 25 by Ty Brown.
Game high.
Back to a 1-point game.
Oh, I think Mercer wanted like a lob there.
Braxton Tall on the drive. Nice work to get to the basket there. And nice passing by South Spencer. And Morgan going to get a very late call. I don't know if it wasn't a foul, but it was definitely late.
Yeah, late whistle.
Hayden Brockman might have been on Braden Carman. I think that's going to be.
They gave
It's
it
going to
to
be 5 on Braden Carman. He's going to be out of the game for that one.
That's funny. I just heard a Breckenridge County fan shout, "Call it both ways." We heard that from every side tonight.
This is one of the games where the referees they can't win.
Yeah, you
Neither
never
side-
do. You never
Neither side
do.
is liking what they've brought to the table. And Morgan knocks down his first free throw. It's 11 on the night for him. Heck in the game now for Ashton Rhodes. Second free throw by Morgan is up, and it is no good. Tied at 66 with 2:40 to go. I think this might be an overtime game, Mr. Garrett, potentially. Maybe some free
basketball.
basketball.
It might.
Braxton Tull thought about the three
Oh.
there. Evan Spalding looking to come in the game. We're going to get a timeout. Courtesy of Coach Jeff LaGrange. Just a 30. We'll keep it here. 66 all. 2:24 to go here in the final quarter of action, potentially, if there's no overtime.
Sure.
We have somebody who surprisingly hasn't had a very, I don't want to say had a bad second half, but hadn't really been involved much. Obviously, Mercer Rogers.
Yeah.
Probably, I think definitely most would say our best player, especially offensively, and hadn't really, I don't know if he's only taken one shot maybe.
He made a three right at the start of the second half.
That's the only shot he's taken this whole half. I think Coach Jeff LaGrange would love to see him be more aggressive. Seemed like he really hadn't even gotten the ball that much. If we're being real, like Mercer's a guy who he knows he's a good scorer. He's going to get his shots up,
Yeah.
He just hadn't really seen much of the ball. It feels like.
And good things usually happen when he's got it, either a good shot or an assist.
It looks like he top of the key there. Evan Spalding had the corner three. Didn't like the shot he had there.
Ooh.
Definitely a stealable pass there, but I think
Yeah.
Morgan was expecting it. Jonah Miller in the corner. Gonna get a travel on Mercer Rogers. Gonna get a sub. Ashton Rhodes gonna enter the game now for Heck. Well, offense or defense substitution there for Coach Thompson. 2:01 to go here, and South Spencer could use as much clock as they need to here. No shot clock. They could wind this one down to the very end, if they really wanted to. I don't know if they're going to go that route,
Yeah.
but they definitely could if they keep hold of the ball. They aren't in any hurry to get a good look. No dribbles here, just kind of swinging around. Trying to find a matchup they can take advantage of.
Yeah. Figure Brown or Fuqua going to try something.
Yeah, 5. And a nice play.
Oh,
And
Brown left
Brown
it.
misses the point-blank layup, but Kenny gets the ball. 15 for Kenny. And he puts South Spencer up by 2. Coach Thompson imploring his guys to lock in, getting one more stop on defense. Jonah Miller had Spalding on the backdoor cut.
Yeah.
Jonah's had probably the best game of any Fighting Tiger tonight, touching on offense. We'll see if he gets the potentially final look. You get over to Hardesty. Tigers might need to hurry up, and we're going to get a travel.
That was
It was one of those kind of, I think he honestly maybe did. It was one of those things where it was just like a too nonchalant. He just kind of got the ball and just kind of took two steps forward without really realizing what he did.
yeah.
But unfortunately, their Hardesty kind of looked around like, what happened there?
Oh, but there's a
Jonah Miller
a
gets the
turnover.
ball. Pass to Mercer Rogers. His layup is good. Mercer Rogers ties the game. 30 seconds to go here. South Spencer, no timeout, Cole. They're going to hold for the last shot. And I like that decision there. Don't let them get any defensive subs in. Keep Bryson Tall on the sideline.
Yeah.
Maybe just get Ty Brown. See what he can do. He's had the game of his life. 25 points for Brown. He's getting the ball here. They're going to let him go try to win it. And get it back to him.
Get it back to him. Oh,
And it might have been a foul there. Spalding, 3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Devin's got to shoot.
That's a good thing that timeout was called.
Looks like Paul's taking the timeout a little bit. Paul's taking it a little bit quicker. They probably had about 5, 6 seconds left on the clock. They would have called it when Devin got the steal.
Yeah, let's see the clock. We're going to set it back to what the clock's going to show. We got to get the officials' confirmation because it did run. I think it's going to be 2.0.
And if it is 2 seconds on the clock, even with 1.5, we're going to get 2 seconds.
Oh,
With 2 seconds on the clock,
plenty of time for a
that's plenty of
catch and
time for a
shoot.
catch and shoot three. Even, like the Meade County game,
Hey.
district championship.
Got Jonah, put
District-
Jonah on the inbound pass.
District, we don't have anybody as tall, unfortunately, as Hunter Barr to have that rim pressure. There's also, I think, less time. There was like less than a full
Yeah.
second left
Yeah.
on that one. But it'll be very interesting to see what the Fighting Tigers do here. They don't need a three,
No.
obviously. You even with 2 seconds left, you have time for a catch, maybe 2 dribbles and a pull up. Your best chance is probably going to be off the catch and shoot. I don't know who they're going to rather play it for. You got multiple shooting options. You have Jonah Miller, who has 19 tonight. Your best player in Mercer Rogers, who been pretty solid all night long with 13 points on very good efficiency. Hadn't shot the ball very many times at all.
Yeah.
You have Devin Spalding, who's hit 2 threes tonight as well. Probably our best catch and shoot 3-point option as well. Hardesty's not got a couple of threes tonight. 2 threes for Chase Hardesty.
Yeah.
We have options here offensively.
Jonah is inbounding just like the Meade game. Here comes the game.
Trying to give it to Devin here. You got to get the ball in.
Another timeout.
Timeout.
It's good defense from the
Great defense.
South Spencer
I think
squad.
they multiple just kind of back screen for the Fighting Tigers there, but it's kind of predictable. You had Devin coming off the corner. He was kind of locked up on the first screen. Mercer coming in behind him. He was pretty well guarded. And with Jonah, the main thing you don't want to do is just force a bad pass. You just, no matter if it's a good look or bad, you got to get the ball in for some kind of look, just to maybe get a foul, maybe get something. You can't just get 5-second violation.
Yeah,
you gotta
you don't wanna do that.
You got to at least throw it in. Give somebody a chance to get the ball at least. You got to. The Fighting Tigers will still have one more
Still got
timeout
one
after
timeout.
this. So if push comes to shove, they're probably going to have to. They still have that in their arsenal.
South Spencer's already out there ready to
ready.
defend.
There ain't really much as a coach you can say. Just
Yeah.
you know what to do on defense.
'em.
You stay with your guy, and you just hope and pray for the best at that point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how this one's going to go down. 2 seconds to go here.
And we got a timeout, South Spencer.
South Spencer timeout, kind of maybe try to ice the Fighting Tigers here. Let's see what they're trying to do.
These timeouts are taking longer than it feels like that entire fourth quarter did. 'Cause that was a back and forth, a lot of lead changes. Wow. I mean, down by 15 at the half with just so many different lead changes, and it's just been an exciting game, Simon.
Definitely has 68-68. The Tigers fought back down 19 at one point. Played some, for being real, some pretty awful basketball in the first half, but have came back, stormed back in the third quarter, and they're going to have a chance to win in here with 2 seconds to go. 68-68. They're going to have a chance to win it here. Got to get it in. Lob pass to Hayden Brockman is stolen in a full court heave for Ty Brown. It's no good.
You got to think, Simon, they had a timeout.
Yeah, it's
That's a bang-bang.
yeah, it's one of those. I'm sure Coach Thompson was kind of just they got the stop at that point. You weren't really thinking about it, and the presence of mind, at least by Ty Brown, at least get a shot up there. Obviously, it wasn't close, but it's a full court heave. You're not going to.
Knowing his night, especially, just a big, big moment.
And in my estimation, I'm not the coach, but I just don't think that pass. I don't know if that was what was drawn up there. We had another timeout to use there if we needed one, because that was South Spencer. I don't know if that was the best possible option that you could have gotten there.
Yeah.
A lob pass to contested Hayden Brockman. Hayden's pretty tall, but he's not Hunter Barr.
Right.
It's the contested pass, kind of a jump ball to him, and even if he comes down with it, he ain't going to be able to put it up off the lob. He's not really – I don't know. I'd rather opt for – they had Chase in the backcourt kind of – I'd rather opt for Chase, maybe catch it, 2 dribbles, and just maybe a volleyball line 3 at that point compared to just a turnover. Like I said, you want to at least get a shot up. (68-68). 4 minutes to go here in the final.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe the final quarter.
Yeah, could
overtime.
see double OT.
I was kind of hoping for overtime in a game like this. It's kind of just a fun way to have the game.
Yeah, no Braden Carmen. We know that. Could be a storyline.
Nice pass. And an and one from Fuqua. And the pass from Brown. And that's going to be 4 on Devin Spalding. Fuqua's free throw on the and one is going to be up, and it is good. 3-point play for Fuqua. 71-68. Tigers immediately down by 3 to begin the overtime period. .330 to go here. Hardesty dribbling. Gets it over to Jonah Miller. Jonah Miller's short mid-range jumper.
Great game.
21 for Jonah Miller tonight. Soft touch on the little fade away from the block. 71-70 with 3:10 to go. Morgan now. Brown. Gonna get over and back.
And that's still 1 point. Overtime is shorter, 4 minutes at the high school level.
2:53 to go here. Mercer got the ball now. Trying to get something to go for him now. We're going to get Hardesty on the drive. Devin Spalding thought about the corner 3. Probably should have taken that one. He's going to pull it out and get it back to Rogers. I look for Jonah Miller here, honestly. Mercer with the jump shot is no good.
Got to watch the pressure in the backcourt. They will whistle that.
Fuqua was going to get it past half court. Like I said, I try to go to Jonah Miller on offense. I mean, he's 21 points.
Yeah, there's no real hurry or urgency here because a steal from the back.
Mercer picks Brown, and the layup is good by Mercer Rogers. 15 for Rogers now. Puts the Tigers back up by 1. Fuqua spinning on Spalding. His
Wow.
mid-range jumper is good.
This has been just box office stuff here.
And some words for Spalding now after the
That's been a. Oh, he's not looking. Otto Porter. Otto Porter from the NBA. If you remember that, Simon. Turning the head. That's a. Didn't happen too bad. And
almost a turnover by Devin Spalding. Going to get Lance Poole going to come in the game now for Devin Spalding.
It is a 1-point lead. Minute 14 on the clock. Jonah's wide open.
Jonah wide open. Waited a little bit too long to give him the ball there.
Yeah.
Got Mercer in the corner wide open. Mercer take the 3. It's no good. Hayden Brockman with a tip. And he gains second chance opportunity. Mercer can go for the layup. It's going to roll in. And Hayden Brockman there with a tip. Gets the second chance opportunity. Brown flying down the other end of the court. Morgan with the board. Couldn't get it to go. Goes up again. Misses another one. I'm going to get a foul now. And if you're Kyle Morgan, 2 point-blank opportunities at the basket.
Yeah, that was. Oh. There are going to be free throws
You're
for
going to
Jonah.
want those 2 back. And Jonah Miller has been lights out from the free throw line tonight. 21 on the night for Jonah Miller. Let's see if he can make it 23.
He gets 2 here.
First one is up. And the first one is good by Jonah Miller. Second free throw by Jonah Miller is no good.
So 2 points now.
Morgan now. Ty Brown for 3. No good. Morgan rights his wrongs with the putback there. 75-75 with 25 seconds left in the ball game. The Fighting Tigers with the last shot again.
It's tied. Maybe.
It was 75-75. Fighting Tigers with the last shot opportunity. It's going to have a lot more time here compared to your last. You had 2 seconds left. You're going to have enough time to run a set play. You're going to get a good look.
.1 seconds left. And with the tie game,
we'll see what Coach Jeff LaGrange is drawn up here to have his team go win the game.
Ooh.
Almost a turnover there from Braxton Toll. 12 seconds to go here. Fighting Tigers got to start their action now. Mercer Rogers going to get the ball. 5 seconds left to go now. Mercer doubled. Almost turns it over. Braxton Toll gets it, flings it up.
Oh.
And a timeout.
Oh. They're going to say there was a timeout taken by Coach LaGrange.
And Coach Aaron Thompson can't get teed up here.
Yeah, 1 second. It was interesting because Coach LaGrange looked at the official and said 1 second, and then they said 1 second.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1 second. Another potential game-winning out-of-bounds play.
And Coach Thompson's got to be careful not to get teed here. Kind of giving the ref all he had after that the timeout call. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, if he called the timeout, second left, I don't know if he called it. I think Thompson would be saying if Braxton had already had the ball up in the air, it's kind of give him the timeout at that point. But
well, they did, and this is
another situation to where we're going to have a final shot. The Tigers' last shot, we had 25 seconds there, and I'm all for holding for the last shot, but if that means you're not even going to be able to get a shot off, start your offense, and if you get a good look early, you take the shot. You know, at the end of the day, I don't know. I think they just tried to wait too long. Bad pass from Mercer to Braxton Toll, too close. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. I don't think the lob pass is going to be the best option they did in the regulation to Hayden Brockman was stolen. I think you got to just catch and shoot here. Maybe like your match here, maybe Jonah Miller over the shorter Fuqua, maybe on the defense. Just have Jonah just pop to the ball.
Here we go. Okay.
Another timeout.
I don't think any time ticked off. There's, back to the full timeout. It's just, and again, the shot that we got from that was, I don't know. This is a moment where it's like, you play this out in your mind as a player all the time. 3, 2, 1, shooting for the win. But when it's actually out there in front of you, it's harder than it looks.
And right now, it's not really even a 3. It's kind of just not even. It's just a 1. It's not really a 3-2-1. You kind of.
Yeah.
The best thing, honestly, I think, because they're expecting the screens to come.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just have the guy closest to the ball inbound just kind of pop straight left. The problem with that is, if there was 4 seconds left, 3 seconds left, that's not a bad look. But at that angle, you catch the ball going left, you got to shoot it towards the basket. It's going to be hard to even get off a good look there.
Yeah, 1 second.
With a second left, too, it's going to be tough. But
yeah, it's almost for a release.
That's why you aim for the corner.
Yeah.
You catch it on the turn and just go straight up, all in one motion.
Yeah.
But even still, it might not be. It'll be hard to get off.
Out of the hand. We'll see.
That's why the lob is the best option. They're going to have everybody.
Oh, Kenny gets it away.
And honestly, that play design was. I think it was a great play design there by Jeff LaGrange. You had the whole team go back.
Yes.
But I think Morgan just kind of read the pass there. But the whole team went back. It was kind of just a one-on-one with Mercer. But it wasn't the best pass. But you had Mercer just one-on-one at the shot for a layup at the rim, and that's how it ended.
And we're in
Double
double
overtime.
OT. Set it back for 4 minutes.
Some more free basketball.
This is fouls are still up, so either team fouls here, it's going to be a penalty situation, 2 free throws. Fouls still count. Just I don't know if anybody coming in tonight would have predicted double OT thriller.
Definitely not, but the fans who came to this one definitely got their money's worth. And this is one of those games where it's going to be tough to lose this one. The loser of this game is just not going to. You play 2 overtimes. Breckenridge County down by 19 at 1 point. South Spencer 5-13 record and came out and given Breckenridge County all they've had. And I'm sure they, along with Coach Thompson, feel that they've been cheated by the referees as well. So
that element's there.
And another turnover. The turnovers in the fourth quarter and the 2 overtimes have been killer for the Fighting Tigers.
Yeah, and that Fuqua has been somebody who's risen up for the. Actually, could be a foul there by Tall. No call.
the gym has kind of just like a quiet. Our student section didn't really. A lot of them might have gone home at this point, but they're just kind of dead at this point.
Yeah, it's a late night.
Yeah. School night in like the Meade County, the Friday night
Yeah, that's
kind of games.
It's going to be hard to capture that energy. Oh, good
And
pass.
a nice pass, but Ty Brown couldn't get the pass.
Oh, wow, that's tough for him.
That's rough. Jonah Miller.
That's a
And it's
block.
swatted by Kyle Morgan.
And this is we're seeing it now from both teams. They're tired. These guys are tired. They've gone basically playing another quarter by the end of this game. And it's not that they're not in good shape, but an intense game too is going to drain you.
.3:15 to go here in the second overtime. Chase Hardesty wide open in the corner for three. Is no good. Jonah Miller with the rebound goes up and puts it in. 24 for Jonah Miller now. What a game while a sophomore.
But if
Ty Brown.
we've seen it before, but South Spencer able to answer. Fuqua all the way.
Tough jumper.
Gets the roll.
Thought it was left, but he got it to roll in. Shooter's touch.
Yeah.
And Fuqua has been their go-to guy in these two overtime periods. Brown, 25, but hadn't scored much from the fourth quarter on. Mercer now loses the ball.
And that possession arrow is going to go the way of, if it's a jump, it's going South Spencer.
And I thought Heck had possession of the ball there, and that's why Coach Thompson was kind of had it.
Yeah, and they've got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, he wanted to get the timeout there. It's their ball anyway, but they would have loved to keep the possession arrow on their side there.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty Brown now. And I will say, Braxton Tall, to his credit, has done a spectacular job on slowing down Ty Brown. He's been physical, and there's a foul there.
Uh-oh, that's free throws for Brown.
And that's Braxton Tall's style of defense. He's a physical defender.
Yep.
And I think that's worked to their favor in shutting down Ty Brown. Don't know how many fouls that is for Braxton. I don't know if they said it. I think he said team's first.
Yeah, it's his first.
Only his
yeah.
first? Okay. But
any
free
foul
throws,
from here is
yeah.
free throw shooting.
Second free throw coming from Ty Brown. And Devin Spalding going to come in the game. Brown's free throw is good. 26 on the night for Ty Brown. I wish we had the averages to see, what he's averaging on the year.
Oh, it has to be I don't say has to be, but definitely a contender for a season high, possibly career.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, he seems like, just by looking at him, like he's probably their best player. Him and Fuqua for sure, as there's 27 for Brown. But with a 5-13 record, I don't know if he's probably had 27 points this year, especially in a double overtime game. And the pass came a little bit late from Hardesty there, but Jonah Miller still gets it to go. And I think with 26 points, one of a Jonah Miller career high as well.
Yeah, we're in that territory. Both teams having players looking to carry this game.
Morgan now try to get to Heck.
Yeah,
South Spencer loves their backdoor cuts and their off-ball movement.
Yeah, just not enough conviction in that pass. Oh, that could
was
be a carry.
Bad carry by Chase Hardesty there, but hey.
No call. But with
179.
South Spencer's been here before, down 2 in overtime. They found ways to answer.
Kenny to the corner to Heck for three. Way long. And Jonah Miller comes down with the rebound with 1:28 to go. And the Fighting Tigers don't need to be in any rush.
That's a foul.
It's a foul.
That's a foul. Lots of fouls. Now, Mercer hasn't been strongest from the free throw line tonight. He's going to have 2 and a chance to put it to a 2-possession game. And with the shooting of Brown, Fuqua, you'd think you don't need these 2, but it would go a long way towards in overtime extending.
He's short, and that free throw short. It's tired. He's tired. Mm-hmm. He's been out there for a while, and on the last possession on the foul, Heck, he happened to foul out there as his 5th. We had Raylan Kelly come in the game now for him. Mercer, second free throw. He leaves misses both of the free throws. two huge misses. Could have made it a two-possession game there, but couldn't knock down a single one of them. And we'll see if South Spencer can respond, preferably pretty quickly for them. They don't want to wait till the last second. Brown, drive baseline on Mercer. Tough layup, up and under, no good. And now you got to get a stop. You don't got to try to go up for the shot here for Mercer. Just pull it out. And a nice pass to Lance Poole. Fighting Tigers, you got to get a stop here. Lance almost gets a steal. Jonah Miller with the block. And we're going to get a foul.
Only 2 fouls on Miller, which is good news for the Fighting Tigers from an offensive standpoint, but they don't need any more offense. They just needed some defense to get some stops.
Morgan's first free throw is up. It is short.
Yep.
Second free throw by Morgan is good.
Well, I apologize for the scoreboard. I've given Breckenridge County's points to South Spencer. It's 83-80, Breckenridge County.
Hardesty is fouled.
So don't adjust your TV or device. Breckenridge County with a 3-point lead.
83-80. 2 big free throws by Chase Hardesty here.
Yep.
At least got to knock down at least one of them if you're Chase.
One makes the game.
First free throw by Chase Hardesty is good. It's 11 on the night for him. And second free throw now by Chase Hardesty is up. And he knocks down a pair.
Yeah, don't count them out yet.
They got to go. They got to get a shot pretty quickly now. They're wasting too much time. You got a wide open 3, though. It is no good.
That is the best look they could have gotten.
And it's going to be Fighting Tiger basketball. And that was a wide open look from Beckert, who's knocked down a 3 tonight.
Yeah, he looked good in the first half. He even got one after there was a whistle that he knocked down.
85-80.
Just running the clock
Jonah
here.
Miller now. They got a foul.
And this is, at this point, barring some kind of spectacular Hollywood ending, we may finally get to go home.
First free throw by Braxton Tall is up and good. And I will say, what a rough way to lose. Obviously, don't want to count them out yet, but a rough way to lose if you're a South Spencer team that's 5-13, coming in across the state to Breckenridge County to play this well and it not result in a win. And that's going to be your ball game, 87-80. The Fighting Tigers come out with the W in a thriller, double overtime thriller. And we thought this first quarter was going to be indicative of a good game. We were definitely right.
Yeah.
Great game, one of the better games we've seen all year. 87-80. That's going to be the final score. And we will see you in the next time we're going to be here in the Breck Live broadcast. I'm not sure when the girls. I know there's a home game
next week, I believe.
Yeah, I know Saturday we played Grayson County here, but we don't want to do that game.
Yeah.
So we'll see you all next week. And this is Simon Drain, Mr. G, signing out.